Hello, everybody. I am Drunk Farmer. Welcome to NFL Picks. Let's get right to what was going on this weekend. Yes, we had football on Saturday. Now we had football on Friday too, but it was all right game. But we had football on Saturday. Those were the good games. Let's first go to the news out of Washington. Dwayne Haskins Jr., the former number one draft pick for the Washington football team, was fired Monday because he was a naughty boy. There you go. Had to do with something with COV NFL protocol. So he went bye-bye. Okay, if you watch the games this weekend, well, let's face it, Tampa Bay made a statement at Detroit because Detroit didn't show up, and Tom Brady had, well, pretty much a career day against Detroit Lions. Oh, man. Detroit would look really bad if you watch that game. I watched that game for a little bit, and I knew that Detroit was in trouble when Tom Brady started heating up. And the Tampa Bay Bucks pretty much made a statement. Second game, that Saturday, San Francisco and the Arizona Cardinals. And yes, the Arizona Cardinals lost to the San Francisco 49ers. Thank you, San Francisco. That meant to put the Bears in that number 7 wild card position for the playoffs. Arizona, they're looking right now. They're standing outside looking in. But we'll get that more on that in a minute. Also, the game was a really good game. I thought Miami might blow the Raiders out, but I was wrong. It was a good game. It was a close game, but unfortunately, the Los Angeles Raiders, Oakland Raiders. How many freaking names do you need? But anyway, the Las Vegas Raiders made a couple mistakes towards the end of the game. They had Miami pinned at the probably about the 25-yard line with 19 seconds left, and Miami had no timeouts. And the Raiders made a big boo-boo, 15-yard personal foul penalty, and that set up Miami for a last-second field goal, and it was good. And that's how the Raiders season's gone. Tell you the truth. Oh, poor Las Vegas, man. Their season's been up and down all year, man. I'm telling you. All right, let's get to the playoff pictures. AFC is not so complicated. It's just simple. Cleveland has to play Pittsburgh at Cleveland. Excuse me. If Cleveland wins, they're in. They would have been in, but the New York Jets had different plans for the Cleveland Browns. If you saw that debacle, boy, I'll tell you, the New York Jets, hey, New York Jets that won 2 in a row? What? I know, it's shocking. But you know what? Now they don't have to worry about that number 1 draft because the number 1 draft goes to Jacksonville Jaguars, who my Chicago Bears basically pummeled. I can't believe the Jets beat the Browns though. Anyway. So right now the Browns are in a position they have to win. They win, they're in. If they lose, they're out. That'll bring in Indianapolis, but don't quote me on that. But Pittsburgh performance Sunday pretty good. If anybody didn't watch that game, you missed a really good game. Pittsburgh, it was a tale of two halves. Indianapolis, I thought Indianapolis was going to win that game. But that second half, there's always a second half of football, and that second half of football belonged to the Pittsburgh Steelers. And Pittsburgh made one of the largest comebacks in Mike Tomlin's tenure. I think it tied it. So Big Ben and the Steelers, they may be back. Let's find out this Sunday when they play Cleveland. Whew. Wow. If anybody watched the Tennessee Titans Green Bay game, well, we found out that Tennessee doesn't like snow and cold. Green Bay in December, yeah, not a pretty place to play because you're playing at the frozen tundra. Anyway, enough of all that. Playoff picture in the NFC. Yeah, okay. My Chicago Bears will be playing the Green Bay Packers this week. If the Bears win, they're in. If they lose, they're out. Simple as that. That'll bring in Arizona for that final seed. Hopefully the Bears can win. Anyway, over in the NFC train wreck division, oh dear God. We have 3 teams fighting for that position right now. We have Washington, New York, and Dallas. Now, it's kind of simple. If Washington wins, they're in. That's it. If Washington loses, they're out. If that happens, it's going to be the winner of the Dallas Giants game who's going to be the division champions and an automatic bid for the playoffs. And none of these teams are above or at 500. They're all below 500. The wacky world of the NFL. Yeah. Yeah. I don't get it either. But hey, like I said, the wacky world of the NFL. Right here in my hand are week 17 picks. Yes, this is the final week for all Sunday's games. Let's begin, and that's what we're here for. First game, Falcons, Tampa Bay. This is a no-brainer. Way Tampa Bay's been playing. Picking Tampa Bay over the Falcons. Miami travels to Buffalo in January. Good luck there. Miami, we all know, is a warm weather team. Buffalo, well, Buffalo in January is not a pleasant place to play. I'm picking Buffalo. Ravens, Cincinnati. I still have a soft spot for Cincinnati, but they've been coming along pretty good. But I'm going to pick the Ravens. Steelers and Browns. Browns need to win to stay in. If they don't, they're out, but I'm picking the Steelers. Cowboys, Giants. I'm picking the Cowboys over the Giants. My wife's going to, I'll probably be sleeping on the couch for that one because my wife's a Giants fan. Also, Vikings versus Lions. The Lions, I'm picking the Vikings. The New York Jets against the New England Patriots. The Patriots at home. I'm going to pick the Pats at home. Green Bay and my beloved Bears. Okay, for all you Chicago Bear fans, I'm going to apologize right now, okay? Yes, you can write me all the hate mail you want, but let's be real here. Aaron Rodgers has owned the Chicago Bears over the last few years, okay? I'm picking Green Bay over the Bears because the Green Bay is still playing for that number 1 seed in the NFC. And if they get that seed, if they win against the Bears, they automatically get that number 1 seed, and everybody gets to travel to Green Bay in January. So I'm picking Green Bay over the Bears. Sorry, Bear fans. I really like to see the Bears win, but like I said, Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay have been very good. All right. Also, next game, Raiders in Denver. Well, after what happened to the Raiders, I'm picking the Raiders over Denver. I think they're going to finish strong, and they're playing Denver, and Denver is just, I don't know, Denver. Next game, Kansas City and the Chargers. Picking Kansas City. I think Kansas City should win this game. Chargers, they're starting to come on. Don't let that Charger team fool you. They're starting to come on. I think Kansas City's got a game, and they probably will have their hands full like they did against Atlanta. So, but I'm going to pick Kansas City over the Chargers. Tennessee and the Texans. I'm picking Tennessee. Jacksonville and the Colts. I'm picking the Colts. Jacksonville will get that number 1 draft pick. Cardinals and Rams. The Rams are the walking wounded after that Seattle massacre. I'm picking the Cardinals over the Rams. The Rams are down to their backup quarterback because Mr. Jared has a boo-boo on his thumb and will be out probably for the rest of the season because Mr. Jared went into surgery on Monday for his little thumb. So he may be out for the rest of the season. We know he's definitely out for the Cards and Rams game. Also, Kyle Murray in this game has a leg injury, but he's probable to start, but we don't know. He's probably question mark until Sunday. So, but anyway, I'm still picking the Cardinals over the Rams. Saints, Panthers. Saints are playing for that number 1 seed in the NFC. Picking the Saints over the Panthers. Seahawks, San Francisco. Seahawks, I'm going to pick the Seattle Seahawks. It's going to be a tough game, but I think the Seahawks will come out victorious in this game. So there. Sunday night's game, this might determine the NFC East. Washington versus Philly. I'm picking Washington over Philly. There you go. Week 17's picks. If you got some picks, go below, put them in the comment section. Whatever teams you feel that they're going to win, go for it. Or you can leave a comment, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, whatever you guys want to do it. I'd like to hear from you. Or you can go to drunkfarmer67@gmail.com if you want to leave a comment there. I mostly appreciate that too. Also, I will be doing playoff picks and the Super Bowl picks. So until all this playoff scenario is done, we'll be picking the playoffs. You betcha I will. Until then, everyone, have a wonderful week. I will see you when I see you, and I'll probably see you next week, and we'll figure out who's going to be in the playoffs and who's not going to be in the playoffs. I'm Drunk Farmer. Everyone, like I said, have a great week. So long.